Hello friends and welcome to Team Fortress 2, the Spy Chronicles, a brand new series hosted by yours truly, Albano the Mexican. And before I get anywhere into the whole gameplay aspect of this series, I just wanted to talk about why I haven't been uploading any videos as of late. And that is because, happily, my only sister just got married over the weekend. And yeah, you know, we were celebrating. We're Mexican, we celebrate a lot. And so yeah, I've been busy all weekend celebrating / doing my economics homework, and yeah, I just haven't had time to upload any videos. So congratulations to my sister, and yeah, let's get into it. So this new series, TF2, the Spy Chronicles, it's supposed to be a series about the gameplay, you know, compared to my other actual games, which really are never about the gameplay. I'm usually just kind of ranting on about why I hate children or the color purple or something, I don't know. And so yeah, this one is actually going to be about the gameplay, specifically the Spy in Team Fortress 2, and what I'm trying to do is upload it like once a week, if not a little less often than that, and hopefully you guys can actually see my evolution as a player, you know, as the Spy. I chose the Spy because you know, it's a character that doesn't take too much like trigger finger or aiming like skills. It's really more about kind of how you can like curve your reactions to other people's reactions, and I think that's a really interesting kind of mechanic, and it reminds me a lot of Assassin's Creed, you know, the multiplayer. And I don't know, I think it'd be interesting to see how I sort of change the way I play, you know, to get better, to get worse, or you know, whatever. And so yeah, hopefully it's interesting. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. If you do, you can subscribe to me. There are definitely going to be more of these videos, because Team Fortress is a really fun game. It's right up there with Gotham City Imposters, which is another game that I play on a regular basis. And yeah. So the map that we are playing on today is called SD Doomsday, which is a new map that was released with the Pyromania update, along with Meet the Pyro, you know, one of the best videos ever made by a human being, you know, because other videos are made by monkeys, as everyone knows. And yeah, SD stands for Special Delivery, which is kind of like the game type of the map, which, let me just break it down for you guys. There's a rocket in the middle of the map, and you need to deliver a briefcase of Australium to the rocket so you can launch your monkey into space. And I know that's kind of a handful to comprehend, but it's fun. Just trust me on that one. It's kind of like a control point kind of thing, and yeah, so it takes a lot of canoodling so that you can keep the enemy off of the rocket. And so, yeah, I know a lot of people might think that since I'm playing as the Spy, I'm not really much of a team player. And that's kind of true. I sort of hate teams, which is kind of weird because I play Team Fortress 2, you know, Team Fortress 2. But, yeah, so here's my take on it. If I'm killing people, wouldn't it make sense that I'm helping the team? You know, if I'm preventing them from getting on the rocket, wouldn't that mean that I'm helping my team? I don't know, maybe that's just me. But, yeah, so my loadout. I'm the Spy. I have the dead ringer, you can see, I just used it right there. And what that does is it feigns death. So, if you have the dead ringer out and you get shot with it out, your character goes invisible and you disappear. And right there, I went disguise, and I was running away looking for a med kit. I only had 13 health, and my teammate just walked along by, and I'm like, oh, I can't be seen with my teammate. They're gonna know I'm a spy. And so I jumped off the lift and died. So, go me. I'll give myself some claps for that. Yeah, so the knife I'm carrying is just the standard knife, the butterfly knife. I have the Conniver's kunai, but I don't use it very much because it gives me so much like lower health. And it doesn't really work well in concordance with the dead ringer. So yeah, I've got that, and then I've got the electro sapper, which I don't think I use once in this gameplay, and I've also got the disguise cigarette box, if that's what you want to call it. The disguise cigarette box is standard with every spy because, you know, it's kind of like mandated to them. They have to be disguised in order to be spies. Actually, there's a new, I don't know if it's new, it's a knife that you use and you are not allowed to disguise with it. And I think that's actually kind of interesting. That'll really be difficult for me to use because I base all of my gameplay upon the disguise factor, and I think this is actually kind of interesting right here. I can see that they see me, so I run up to this little area and disguise as a different character. So they were expecting the engineer to be the spy, and now I'm the pyro. So I don't know. Maybe you guys can pick up on that. And yeah. So as you can see, as soon as I kill someone, I pull out the dead ringer because it's always good for the enemy to think something that isn't true, because as the spy, your craft is deception, and therefore it's really important for them to not know if you're alive or dead or anything. And right here, this is grade A bad spy technique. Don't ever just follow a bad guy. I got lucky because I killed someone, but right here I'm gonna have to pay for it. I'm disguised. The freaking tank knows that I'm disguised. I tried going dead ringer, but he shot me anyways. It was just bad all over. Learn from my mistakes. Don't do things like that. I should have probably just gone behind the heavy, but that's one of the problems with me is if I see a bad guy, I'm never patient. I always have to try and go for him. I'd never leave him hanging there. So this life is actually in fact my last life of the gameplay, and I know what you're thinking, Albano the Mexican, how do you have 2 minutes left in the gameplay then? That's because I don't know how, but I was able to survive for a really, really long time and get a pretty decent kill streak. And as I said before, it's really not my skill as a player. It's all completely about the fact that I got really lucky a bunch of times. Watch this, I was so proud. I was able to kill the scout. Ready? Yeah! Oh man. And immediately afterwards I disguised inside this tunnel here. And oh, another important thing about the spy, if you're ever playing as a spy, you need to know the map. Because if you don't know the map, it's really hard to get behind the players. And if you can't get behind the players, you can't backstab them. And if you can't backstab them, what kind of a spy are you? Like, honestly. And as you can see right there again, I killed the guy and immediately went dead ringer. And while I was dead ringered, I went disguise. Luckily, nobody saw me, like, ungo invisible. And right here, I'm actually able to get a bunch of kills. Okay, so let's follow this kill. I'm trying to follow this pyro. I'm directly behind him. As he approaches me, another guy comes in front of him, and I'm actually able to luckily kill him first, and so that's my first bout of luck. Here again, I'm disguised in plain view, and nobody was like even thinking, oh man, maybe that's a spy. And there, that guy just walked right in front of me. I got really lucky. That was a stupid sniper, and that also a bad heavy. See, like, I just got really, really lucky, got a lot of kills, and I don't know, I think the fact that this is the first game that I played, I didn't do too bad. Overall, it was a pretty solid game for me. And so right here, this is the last kill I'm gonna get. I pull out the gun, try and kill that fool. Sort of fail, we win, and then I finish him off. But yeah, so that's the end of the gameplay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, favorite. Do anything that would make me feel better about myself. So yeah, I'm your host Albano the Mexican, signing off.